Hello everyone, this is the Good Captain, and welcome to Kharkov 42. This is a 9-turn scenario. We have 3 new core units to add. And before I go any further, I'll just say that we took the major at Vyazma, of course. And one thing I never have done, which looking back, maybe I just should have done it in this LP, was take a minor. Because then we could go to Stalingrad and then Rostov, and then we could even have gone to Kharkov 43. That's this scenario, but just a little bit different. And then gone on to the Dnieper, which is another sort of watershed scenario like Vyazma. You're almost always going to hit it. So there's probably an argument for intentionally taking a minor if you want to play more scenarios, gain more experience, etc., because essentially Stalingrad and Rostov are only accessible by taking a minor in Vyazma. But we took the major, and we're just going to kind of stick with this theme as we go on. Yeah, so we are at Kharkov 42. And this has a massive payout, and this I think is, to me, obvious at least, because when you get the major here, it's making up for having missed at Stalingrad and Rostov. Because you're not playing those scenarios, you're not gaining the prestige from those two scenarios, so they kind of got to give you a pretty big payout here. And it's fairly simple victory conditions. Just capture all the victory cities by the end of the 9th turn. And it's also it's a fairly simple scenario, very fast, but it's also like an oversized map for how short in turns it is. So all the victory cities we need are here, right? We need to capture Krasnograd, Kugajev, and Kharkov, and then we need to hold all these other cities. Let's see. There's I thought there was one down here, but yeah, here you got the 3 that we need to capture, and then you've got the 2 back here. I think that's it. 5. Sorry, no, I was wrong. We also have to hold Lozovaya down here in the south, and we have to capture Zmiev and Karlovka. So we actually have some decent units that are not core units here. At least 1 and up to 3 stars, all of these guys. This cavalry is 3 stars. That's interesting. But yeah. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool toys we get to use here that aren't our core units. So we'll have this battle group here head to Krasnograd and then to Karlovka. This battle group here is going to, of course, drive straight into Zmiev and then on to Kharkov. Our battle group will deploy here in the south and hit Kugachev and then join in the attack on Kharkov. We'll be using non-core units to set up a defense in Lozovaya, and I don't quite know how we're going to do this up in Volchansk just yet. Valuki back here, I don't think there's no, this is not under threat. But yeah, there's a lot of pieces for how short this scenario, and simple really, this scenario is. One thing I'll say before we start rolling, for those of you who don't want spoilers, now would be the time you want to stop the video. So now that I've said that, I'm going to give away the spoiler alert. There's a German panzer group or something, I don't know, it's like 6 or 7 units, I think. It's pretty decently sized up here near Belgorod, and it likes to counterattack and try to take Volchansk as I recall. So anyway, we will be setting up a defense here. I haven't really thought about how to do that yet. In fact, I just started rolling it and probably should review the battlefield. So I'll take a quick pause and actually first let's just do some obvious things and then we'll take the pause. I think we're going to do the upgrade to the Il2 Model 3. Yeah, the soft attack goes up 2 points, and the hard attack goes up 2 points, and the ammo goes up a point, and nothing else changes. So this is all gravy, and our prestige is over 5k. It would be a crime not to upgrade these 2 units. One other spoiler. The German Air Force is non-existent. I want to say they're non-existent. I remember this being pretty... If it is, it's a pushover. If there's a Air Force, I think it's a pushover. But anyway, this is where we will have air superiority very quickly. And as you can see, we are flush with non-core air units. So we have plenty of tools to do the job at hand. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, the Yak M1, or the Yak 1M does, I think I already did this comparison in a previous video. I like that the air attack is a bit better, and then I don't like pretty much everything. Oh, and the initiative is 1 point better. That's really good too. But so it's a better dogfighter. Better in a dogfight. It's a fighter that's better in a dogfight, but the fuel is just, it's so much worse compared to the MiG, and it has a 1 less range. Although the air defense is 2 points higher. I mean, there is an argument, but I don't know. I like my MiGs for some reason. I just like being able to not worry about fuel, and I like the range. Okay, so at least 1 more or 2 more scenarios with that. I'll have to check my strategy guide to see when the next upgrade fighter comes in, so I'll do that during the pause too. KV-1s, yeah, we're good. And bridge engineers, okay. And our 3 core units are almost certainly going to be an Il-2 M3, a fighter, another another MiG-3, and a tank. Another KV-1 Model 41. But let me use my super cool strategy guide and just verify that I just kind of like to know when the next upgrades are coming and what they're going to be. So I'll review the battlefield, check the upgrades, and be right back. Okay, back. Yeah, I just checked, and we are going to keep the MiG-3s until... Oh, God. I just looked at it. I think it's the LA-7. Anyways, we're stuck with the MiG-3s for a good long time. The Il-2 M3s we're taking till the end of the war. 152s we're taking to the end of the war. The bridge engineers we're taking to the end of the war. The tank, the KV-1 Model 41. The Model 42 is coming up soon, but it's actually not something I care. It's more of a lateral move. It reduces movement from 5 to 4, which is critical for certain scenarios, and I'm not exaggerating. There's future scenarios we're going to play through, and you cannot have a speed lower than 5. I forget which ones off the top of my head. I'm sure I'll recognize them when we get there, but you cannot have slow stuff. You have to have fast stuff, and at least speed 5. So we'll probably keep the KV-1 Model 41s until we get to the Joseph Stalin tanks, which are sometime in 44. So yeah, so let's get to placing units. As I recall, Kugachev does not have any units on the river, so we'll just go ahead and place this one here and this one here, and we'll just walk those artilleries forward. And of course we'll cocoon, we'll have a front line of armor. So this one's maxed out, so he can move. That one's nearly maxed out. But let's let's put him here, and I guess we don't need. Got an idea. Maybe we could put you up here. I'll keep my finger on it for the time being. And then, yeah, the Air Force can just set up front and center to allow best access to all parts of the battlefield. Let's see, 12, 11. Okay, I'll put you here as well. And the two of you down here. Okay, go ahead and go into the game. Weather clear and dry, forecast is clear and dry. Let's make the purchases before we forget. We will purchase an Il2 M3. Another fighter. Yeah, we'll stick with the MiG. Ah, man, maybe not. Let's have one Yak 1M. You know what? Let's be a little variable there. Yeah, so hopefully that we can get him trained up, and with that initiative and extra air attack, maybe he can help break down some tough guy later in the campaign. And a tank. You will go here. Now, purchases are done. We have no core units, but we have a string of conscripts with no experience all along the south edge here, except for this fellow in the city. He's got a star of experience. So, we've got enough cash. I'm going to try to hold all my objectives, but I don't think I'm going to make any silly attacks down here. There's no need. There's no point. We're not being told to go down there and get those cities. And yes, I do remember an attack again. Again, they do attack Lozovaya, but I definitely want to. Oh man, Soviet regulars and conscripts. Wow. All right, nobody's got any experience here, but this is the defense. So you go here, you'll go here, and you'll go here, and you'll come here. Okay, so that's our preliminary defense of this city. I think we're going to need more help, but it's not going to come from you, or you, or you. You've got entrenchment 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and help these fellas out. Let's move you here. And let's cross the river. And we'll set up a defense around Krasny Liman. This looks like a disband. Yeah, we'll disband you. Okay. Well, yeah. You might as well come here to fall into place around the Lozovaya in the following turn, and you look like a disband. So, yes. Goodbye. So now we opened up 2 slots. Okay. Now up here I put my fresh guy, and I've got my KV with 3 stars of experience, and we'll upgrade him to a 13. And we'll upgrade this engineers to an 11. And yeah, this Soviet Cav is better off falling back, and so we shall. And this Soviet Cav, yeah, I feel like I want to purchase an ATG and put it right here. But yeah. So we'll spend a little bit of prestige and purchase a 152 or yeah, the 152 is pretty good. It's just got 6 ammo. That's the only problem. Yeah, let's just stick with the guy with the most ammo. 6 would be 3 turns firing every turn. This would be 4 turns firing every turn. Let's see, it takes them, I think it takes them 1 to approach the river, 2 to cross it. Yeah, so we're going to be engaged pretty quickly, I think. So we'll just drop it in there and purchase a anti-tank 76 and put it here. So we're good there. Okay. Right now, what do we have here? Another probably this fellow will disband, but okay. Now we want to do some flyovers. What do we have here? A Yak 1 with 1 star of experience. He's in a great position. You'll see an LA3 with 1 star of experience. I'm worried about AA guns. I think we're okay here. So let's turn on the lights and yeah. What do we got? 2-star Wehrmacht, 2-star heavy weapons, 2-star infantry, I should say. 2-star heavy weapons, 2-star infantry, and a 1-star 105 with range 3. Yeah, okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't see. Actually, before I disband, I think I might use these as sort of a human sacrifice slash meat shield. I'll put them. Well, these RDs are definitely moving up. 1 and 1. And then, yeah. Yeah, I can't help myself. They're going to block the bridge and dare someone to come out. And yeah, I know that there's a possibility. I can't remember if the AI will or will not place units on the river hexes, but guess you move up 1 spot. Oh yeah, let's move the yeah, these engineers come here. 100%. They can put a bridge over that river if we need to, and yeah, you will take an extra strength point. Yeah, you will move 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can move this engineers here and also create a option to cross. And I just realized we don't have Andreyevka. Let's see, their spotting is 2, so they can see this tank I just upgraded. And they can see my conscript. Entrenchment 5. Alright, well then, this guy, instead of disbanding him, I'll use him, excuse me, to ensure that they don't come from my bridge engineers and pop them. They cannot get into this hex here. What is this? 2317. Due to zone of control, they won't be able to advance. Okay. Not sure if I'll take that city or not. This armor, I think it's kind of either do I stay south or go north? I think I'm gonna go north. So yeah, we'll just post right. Yeah, let's post here. I don't want to get shelled. Speaking of which, let's start bombing. Let's put our best bomber on this artillery. It says 02. And we got 3. Very nice. How close are we to the next star? Halfway there. Okay. This Il2. 00. 01. Yeah, we want kills. Wow, we got 3 of them. Very nice. Okay, we almost have half a star now. Those are our new area units to deploy. Alright, what about strafing attacks? Oh, it says we lose 2. That's no good, is it? 00. Let's see with a little bit more experience. Also 00. No. Okay, so we don't want to strafe the heavy weapons. That's right, they have machine guns, so they're given up. They have a little bit better air defense. Whoops. No. Okay. Soft attack is all 1, yeah. Very low soft attack. Alright, let's attempt to strafe this artillery. Yeah. You'll come here just because I'm nervous about enemy air. And we can keep this infantry in the northeast that was reduced to a 7 from replenishing, and we can see more into Kharkov. Okay. Okay, that's enough air stuff for the time being. Alright, let's do some more logistics in the rear. This 2-star conscript, well, I don't know what we'll do with you yet, but we'll of course get you some trucks. I'm not going to dump your 2 stars, and I'm not going to just leave you there, so he upgrades. This guy is probably... God. 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Ah, jeez. This is screaming to be disbanded. Yeah. Okay. Air Force. Yeah, just move towards the middle of the map. Oh, I have an idea. Let's put some fighters over the river. That way we can double bomb them if they decide to cross. Yeah, bring more assets towards the middle of the map. Okay, so I think we're running out of pieces to move. Yeah, well, these 2 battle groups, this is kind of a big show down here. Lots of experience in these 2 battle groups. My guys are jealous. Okay, so... yeah, we want to make sure we play this right, so let's get the KV-1s. Let's hit them with our... Yeah, 0 and 5. If we roll hot and that thing retreats, it's not good. So let's do an 0 and 2. Okay, perfect. And now... 0 and 5, yes. Wow. Okay. Shoot, that guy can replenish a little bit. But, I think we got the main thing we needed done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. Entrenchment 5. Wow. What are the odds of being 33% chance rugged defense? Wow. Alright, we're not going to attack then. Well, what about maybe we can reduce it with the T-34. 24% chance? God, man, I don't like playing dice like that. I don't. Okay, and do recon stuff with the recon. Okay. We do need to plug that hole so that the AI can't build new units here. So, yeah, hate to do this, but who's got the better ground defense? The KV2. Okay. And do not attack. And then, yeah, we'll use the T-34's ability to move, swing around. Okay, now, Soviet regulars, you'll come. Well, the cab, yeah, the cab has to come here. Put the artillery here. This infantry comes here. I think I don't have a choice, so yeah, the only way to make this stick is to do yeah, we can bring one more gun to bear. There's probably a better way to have done this. Yeah, you'll come here. You'll come here. And yeah, you're the lost doggy. Let's see. Yeah, there probably was a better way to deploy the artillery, but okay, that's fine. This will work. Okay, now let's deal with this other axis of advance. Would like to see this car, this hex. So let's use this armored car. Spotting 3, that's pretty crummy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's so bad. Can we remove entrenchment 4? Oh, brother. Is it going to be... Let's just see. 19% chance rugged defense. How safe do I want to be? 19% chance. Yeah, let's reduce the rugged defense status. 40%. Okay, not you. So we will use... This is funny. You don't get the recon. You know what? This actually... That makes some sense. Yeah, we'll reduce the entrenchment by 1 using a frickin' BA-10. Yeah, that's fine. The entrenchment went from 4 to 3. Because this had the lowest probability of being hit by rugged defense, and now, yeah, this is a much better, safer bet. So 0 and 4. And now what? Oh, I just noticed this. We need to get... Yeah, we need to prioritize getting right in their face against all... Yeah, we want to choke off their ability. Yeah, their entrenchments they have good entrenchments, so... Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Oh. I have a better idea. Spotting up 2. Yeah, we're going to do this anyway. And of course there's an artillery, so yeah, we will not attack when we move this piece here. And now we're safe to place. Well, the KV just has to. I don't want to use the KV on such a weak target. 3-star cav. Let's put you to good use. Actually, 2 and 2. Man, that's terrible. They might run off. We're going to take the risk. They indeed ran off. No bueno. Well, they're going to replenish. There's really nothing to do about it. Let's move the KVs up. Artillery. Here, here, and here. Yep. 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 Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to come that close. Ah, crap. That was a misplay. The artillery will definitely shell me. And you'll come here. Stupid. Ah. Little mistakes. Yeah. I don't think that infantry's going to come running off the airfield at me. I don't even think that they can't see me, so move up. Move up. And I think we're just about out of pieces. Oh, okay, this is cool. This fighter obviously now goes over this artillery, prevents him from replenishing, and we'll try a strafe. Very nice. Very, very nice. We busted into the 2nd star. And you... I think we're gonna need to... Yeah, let's try a strafe here. No. Okay. You're good. You're good. Just those two. Give the enemy its turn. Yeah, I'm most worried about this. Yep, that's it. Yep, that hurt. Yeah, all this other stuff is expected. Excellent. Wrecked them. Yep. That came over a turn sooner than I thought they would. Oh! Yes. I think that's it. So this heavy weapons, I'm a little surprised. I guess he was right across the river there. I don't remember that. We'll destroy him immediately, of course. Yeah. Yep, obviously. Can the cav take care of it? Barely. Or not. Okay, now we have a problem. How do we scoot around? I guess it's you. And we just sort of play tiddlywinks like that. Move a ring around the rosy there. Yeah, ATG is out of position. Anyway, alright. Annihilated one of the heavy weapons units. Okay, down here. Yeah, okay, we got these MiGs set up over the, or LA3s, set up over the strafe, so yeah, we'll do that. Nothing. Send in one of our boys. Finish him off. Yes. We're barely. We gotta hit bigger targets. We can't just finish people off. Let's see how the air attacks do against this artillery. Very nice. Coming up on our second star with him. Not sure what the best thing to do is. These guys are out of their entrenchment, and I don't think there's any point to having a bridge over this river here. So let's see, 4-3. That's terrible. 0-4. You know what? Just do it. We nuked him. We nuked him. Now, do we risk our extra strength point to demolish this? Yes. Yeah. This is pretty awful. Okay. Yeah, you'll pursue them. Yeah, pursue them. The reason I'm being so lackadaisical about this push is just until we're across the river, there's no real rush. There's only a need for really artillery and 1 or 2 units over here. So yes, now we will shell. Yep. Oh, first let's see if we can knock off this arty with air power. Nope. Irritating. It doesn't really matter. A 1 strength fella, not going to do too much. So we are okay with that. Let's put the rookie in. This is the only thing he can hit, so let's hit it. Very nice. Picked up 16 experience points for that. Not terrible, not terrible. And yeah, the fighters just have to desperately strafe whatever they can. I'll put these guys over the river. Maybe they'll catch something. I guess it makes economical sense to send this 1-star Il2M that's not ours and just bomb this guy. Set at 0-6 and we got 7. And yeah, we'll just strafe. Yeah, let's just strafe this guy. Okay. Soviet air, not very good at strafing. Oh yeah, this fella back here who we upgraded. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I guess we'll slowly. Let's cross the river. Move to cross the river next turn, and then try to catch up. Try to get into Volchansk in the late game if they need help. I guess it's a 2-star conscript. Okay, the new fighter. Attempt to strafe. Lucky dog. Lucky dog. 8 experience. Whatever. It's not nothing. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And push up. Do this. And attack. I don't know why I did that, but I could have done something better. But 0-6, wipe him out. Oh, that's annoying. So, yeah, the fact that our artillery is there is going to buy them a turn, which is irritating. Strafe. Nothing. It said 0-2. Okay, well, to keep that fellow from replenishing, we will have to move someone adjacent, but we'll do that towards the end. We need to resolve these other attacks and then deploy the air where we need it most. There's also a fellow down here that's heavy weapons right outside of Andreyevka. We need to isolate with air, which Just don't want these guys coming back. We want them to stay dead. No zombies. Okay, this is an attempt to strafe, says 0-1. No luck. We'll move you here. Bring in our next guy. 0-2. Yeah, that we got. That we got. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to give our fighters as much experience and elite replacements as we can get. Let's knock you out. Ah, okay, this is, Lubatin is open, and now it's coming back to me. I think I recall how I beat this mission. I think I take this city and then spam, build up a bunch of artillery 152s to blow out Kharkov. But we'll get to that. See, we can just snap it up. Yeah, we'll move adjacent and probably pick that up next turn. But yeah, let's keep our eye on the prize here. Okay, yeah, you will shell. Wow, didn't do anything. Huh. Let's move you here. How sure are we? Huh. I'm gonna move you here. Yeah, it's kind of risky, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna dig these guys out. Yeah, blow him out. Did we kill him? Yeah, because there's nothing else to do. Alright, here's the plan. We'll take Zmiev next turn. Let's go all in on this Wehrmacht 1-star 5 entrenchment guy north of Zmiev. Yeah. Yep. So let's check to see chance of, wow, rugged defense is 24 there. 16. Huh. Wait. Let's call in a strafer. Yeah, let's remove an entrenchment. Okay, now let's try it. What is it now? 19. Yeah, I'll roll a 1 and 5. I'll roll a 1 and 5 dice. You go here and try. Come on. Yes. Alright, this guy should fall apart. Yeah. Yep, not bad. Not bad at all. You'll come up here. KVs will not fire, and they'll just move. They'll sidestep. Or do they even need to sidestep? Actually, let's move this. Yeah, let's move one space this. That way we have a retreat option open for the KV-1s. I guess I didn't. I guess I gave up the chance to snap up. What is that? Lubatin? This turn, but we'll get it on the next turn. Hopefully the AI doesn't stock up on guys. Yeah, that should be a safe place to recon, and yeah, okay, they got some air defenses. We're out of range of this. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep it relatively safe. Let's move here. Okay. Okay, here we are. 2 fighters. Now let's mop up this last attack and then see where I want to put these 2 fighters. If I can't find anything else for them to do, they're going to hover over this Wehrmacht infantry and keep him from coming back from the dead. Okay, this is pretty obvious. We need to get round behind that artillery. First we'll hit it with the KV-1s. 0 and 4, entrenchment 5. What are the odds of it? Yeah, 1 in 4 that he gets a rugged. No. Wow. That messed him up good. But now he will zombify for sure. He will become a zombie. Yeah. There's a chance we can get him though. Let's see. Entrenchment 0. This might be a worthy target for the KVs. Yeah, 0 and 7. Yeah, he'll zombify. You will replenish because of the mistake I made. You'll plug this hole. You will unpack and shell. You will... let's unpack and shell. 0 and 5. Okay. 1 and 4, yeah, keep it up. Yeah, we'll replenish the cav a bit. And this guy down here, you know, yeah, let's hit him. And run off. And then our 3-star, yeah, 0 and 4. Got him. And run off. And the regulars. Yeah. Yep, okay, good progress there as well. Down here, I want to bring this AT gun in front. So, like this. Everyone else can just hold what they got. This guy crossed the river to what end? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go here and here. Call it done. Yeah, call that all done. Ah, the engineers. Well, set up a bridge, and do we risk the arty? Do we think this guy's gonna come flying out? Stug 3GF. He could. Not worth it. Next. We're good on all these pieces. Recon. Yeah, let's move you. Yeah, that's fine. An artillery there. Only a 2 range. Okay, so we're out of his range. That's nice. Ah, the BTs. Yeah, you can finish them off. But we will... Oh, and then we can move... We could move... Yeah. I'm actually going to do that. Move you here. That way it'll keep them from completely pulling a zombie on us and coming back to life. Yeah, you guys can just move up. Right, and then these fighters. Oh, look at that. We can move adjacent to the arty. Yeah, we will take it. And we'll be adjacent to the airfield too. So, yeah, we'll take that. I think we had 1 other fighter, so we'll use him to split the difference. And you can come... Oh, wow, we could keep him... Nah, I mean, how much do we want to spend? We need to get something over this. Let's do it. Nice. now we're down to that. Okay, so that is the end of this turn, so let's go ahead and, yeah, give the enemy its turn. Well, that was artillery off from the west side there. Here, let's get it centered. Okay. Oh, they came across the river. Okay. Wow. Huh. That's surprising. Anyway. Yeah, oh my god, they put 3 AT guns around it. Boy, that was dumb of me not to take it while I could. And of course, they're all 2 stars because the computer cheats. But, boy, that ended, oh man, that's gonna sting. That just sucks. That's just awful. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, this will be the last turn. Dang, 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 dang. Yeah, you move here. Call that defense good. Alright, so what we want to do here is... First we need to remove these artilleries. Yeah, remove him. KVs. Head on in, 06. Infantry, 3. Okay, now we can plug this hole. Okay, maybe not just yet. Maybe not just yet. Yeah, let's check out what's north of us. Oh man, more stuff that's brutal to tanks. Okay. Spotting of 1. Huh. Yeah, what is this? 152s, 122s, 152s. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's hit this guy. Entrenchment 4, I think we're just going to have to focus our fire on this guy. Oh, and 5, although it would be nice. Yeah. Yep, remove him. Dang. Alright, yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work either. We have to deploy the KVs. Oh, man, that's annoying. Yeah. Jeez. We'll pick up the airfield so our air unit can replenish. Boy, that was a bummer. Yep. Yep. Oh, I think we got slowed down this turn on this flank. But yeah, we got plenty of time for these guys to do what they need to do. We might even start thinking about relieving some of these units to head north to help out with Kharkov and now Lubatin. Missed our opportunity to shorten the war there. Okay. Moving north. Let's just unpack everything. Good practice. Okay. So it's important that we end up... All these artilleries need to be 3 spaces away from this first line of defense of Kharkov. So, yeah, shell and move here. You will shell and walk here. You sure I have enough protection. One, two. Yeah, actually I don't think anybody can be seen, so this might be a breather turn. Actually, yeah, I'll take that. We'll shut down Louis Batin to make sure they can't pull any of that crap again. Yeah, let's move the T-34s out of the way. So yeah, you'll hit this guy. Shell this guy. Ammo 3. You king. Yeah, you'll take this. Spotting 2. Let's move you here. Yeah. And then yeah, we'll give this first line a crack next turn and walk forward and stuff all the yeah. So this is an elite replacement, yeah, because you're a 1-star. Yeah. So we'll get up we'll set up a crawling artillery line, and you know, put our chokehold on Kharkov from the southwest and from the southeast as well. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. So 1, 2, 3 artilleries. These are 152s. Yeah, we don't want to shoot them. You actually don't want to shoot you either. Oh no, yeah, of course we do. Yeah, what was I thinking? Shoot. Okay, and then you will move here. You will replenish, and then the artilleries will come up 3 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Did I make a mistake? God dang it, there's an infantry on the water. Strafe it. Get to the airfield. No, okay, we'll be fine. Do we risk an do we risk... yeah, let's not risk it. Bomb it. Alright. Strafe this guy. Fuel and ammo. Yeah, it's getting a little... We need to get moving. Give me a bomber. Yeah, bomb this guy. Good, he's gone. How far away? Well, we're almost to half a star. And you are half a star. Okay, great. So the new guy's fitting right in. Yeah, now these artillery will stand off at 3 spaces from the front line. So 1, 2, 3, you'll move here. 1, 2, 3, you'll move here. You'll come up. You'll come up. And now we're getting a little close to this attack. So let's resolve the next front. Volchansk, yeah. Artillery obviously hits this guy. Didn't do too good. That's alright. Bombers, do your thing. Fighters attempt to strafe. Okay. 1 and 4. But we want the new guy to do this. So goodbye. Yeah, it's not much experience, is it? Shooting guys in the water is not much more than just training target practice. Conscript replacements or basic replacements for you. Put you here, and you can go here. Okay. Fuel and ammo. Fuel and ammo. Okay. Okay, we have an air unit that can help with interdictions. I think we're pretty much... Yeah, let's... you know what? Let's find out what's going on. I thought... Yak 1. Yeah, let's go take some pictures. Whoa, yeah, there they are. Okay, they're coming in from the north. Alright, so then our infantry should be good. Nah, I'm too nervous. Let's just move them into the woods and call that good. Okay. What else do we have? Two-star MiG. What's a strafe? 0-0. Range on those 88s is 3, so we're out of range. I don't know. Should we try a strafe? Yeah, why not? Oh, cool. We got one. Yeah, a little bit of free XP here and there. Doing something they're not supposed to be doing. The other two are under the AA umbrella, so let's just spot across. I think that's the best thing we could probably do with you. Here. Yep. Look at that, yeah. You just gotta buy it. We gotta get a ton of artillery and start grinding down the... What are we on? Turn 3 finished. So at the end of turn 4, we'll have started breaking it down, but 5, 6, and 7 are going to be the real turns where we really hit them hard with artillery. But we need to get us... you know what? In fact, I'm not going to mess around with it. I am going to buy 2 more artilleries. It's a bit expensive, but it's I've lost the scenario because you can't break them down fast enough. And a prestige is really a non-issue. Do we need trucks? Let's see. They walk. They're here. They shoot. I fouled that up. Yeah, 2 purchases here and here would have been perfect. That's all right. How much is adding a truck's only what 22 bucks, so 24 bucks. Yeah, let's put... I don't own the... I need to wait one more turn. And that's what we'll do then. We'll wait one more turn and then just put artilleries in Kugajev, since this snatching up Lubatin didn't work. Okay, so cancel that. Bomber. Oh, that'd be a sin not to give you a target. Do we have a fighter that anybody can do some scouting? Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's strafe this artillery. Very nice. Okay, no one on the river, so just pick the best target. 0-3. 1-3 on a 3-star. Yeah, that's you. Very nice. Yeah, this is a really good scenario for our IL2Ms. M3s, I should say. Very nice. Okay. I don't... yeah, actually, my bigger concern is this. There is a pretty hefty attack, as I recall, late game that hits this. Yeah, for now I'm not going to worry about it. Recon, what do we do with you? You can go this way. Drive on to the next city. Maybe we capture it. Do a better job. Yeah. T-34's never cooked off. Let's see. 601. Yeah, we're not doing that, but let's get behind them in case they have artillery. So you'll go. Actually, if we're going to get behind them, let's get behind them this way. Spotting of 1. Yeah, so you should be safe here. Cav and this guy. Cav. Yeah, let's put you down here. This guy. We could take the city, but they'll just annihilate us, so that's pointless. Let's move you here. Okay, hopefully we can take Bogoduhav with no issue. I think this is okay. An air unit, man. This guy has no target. It's let's see, it's a non-core unit. Fuel and ammo. Non-core unit LA3. Yeah, the airfields, we really need to just transfer this guy to the west. We have a fuel and ammo issue, but man, this guy's in a really crap spot. Let's hit targets we have. 0 and 2. Really 1 for 1. That's okay. Luck has not been bad on this mission. Okay, that's it. Let's give the enemy its turn, and certainly we will end this video. Okay, that's interesting. They kicked us out. They removed their west defenses to... That's interesting. It's actually not a bad move. And this attack is just hovering here. Huh. Okay. They do what they want. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I gotta take a break. So thank you for watching this. All the best from the good captain, and bye-bye.